Hi, my name is Ellen. Today I will be showing you my new learning experience of how to make a macrame plant hanger. More specifically, I will be showing you the kind of knot I learnt to create the macrame. This knot is called a square knot. To begin learning how to tie the square knot used to make a macrame, I took to YouTube. After searching how to macrame plant hanger, a YouTube video came up from Rachel Colton's channel. I watched the entire video once to begin with. Then I watched the video pausing it as I used the ropes myself to create the square knot needed to make the macrame. As you can see here, I am following Rachel's video while using the ropes in my own hands as a preferred method of learning. There are many theories relevant to my learning process, as intelligences rarely operate independently. They tend to complement each other as people develop skills or solve problems. There are two main theories that relate: cognitive and social orientations to learning. Cognitivism was initially portrayed as similar to how computers process information, but this view was criticized for being oversimplistic. I do agree. Even though I'm using a computer to learn, I do not believe I am like a computer learning. To make sense of the information, I have used a theory called problem-based learning. I needed to find a way to learn the square knot in my own way. I've used a process explained as information processing, memory, and perception, and that are directly related to stages of development. To make a plant hanger, I had to process the information from the YouTube clip. I had to remember how she was tying the knots, and the perception of how she was doing it was critical for my learning process to if I was going to achieve the same results. Luckily for me, I was. Social orientations to learning is also related as I observe Rachel's YouTube video and learn how to tie a square knot from it. Churchill said in his book Teaching Making a Difference, 4th edition, they learn from observing but not necessarily demonstrate that behaviour. This relates as I followed the demonstration of the knot, but I did not follow the entire macrame pattern Rachel showed. Something I found challenging in the beginning when learning how to tie the square knot was keeping count of where I was up to. I used critical thinking to find a solution. I decided to note down whether I was up to tying left hand or right hand in front on a piece of paper in front of me, which worked effectively. Woohoo! You can see that I'm completed my macrame holder now and I'm showing it off. Reflecting on how I went through this learning process and how it relates to my understanding of teaching is that I needed to have the ropes in my hands to understand how to tie a square knot correctly. This may be the same for some learners and it may not. Having an understanding of all learning types is so important when teaching in the classroom. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.